Well, good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday, September 28th. I'm Maggie Flecknoe, and this is Houston Happens. Let me tell you, we have a great show to help get you over the hump on this gorgeous Wednesday, starting with today's top talker. Lizzo made, or should I say, played history during her concert in D.C. last night. Check it out. Madison's 200-year-old crystal flute. And girl, you played with all your might, even twerking. Now, the Library of Congress and the Capitol Police escorted the 1813 flute on stage. It was actually a gift to Madison from a French crystal flute designer to celebrate his second term. And here's a fun fact. I don't know if we have the other photo to show, but the Library of Congress has the largest flute collection in the world. There it is, with more than, are you ready for this? 1,800 flutes. I had no idea. Clearly, they do not play. Well, here's the thing, you all. We all want to look and feel like a celeb, right? Feel like Lizzo. Lizzo, when you think about the terms vegan and gluten-free, you think about healthy eating, right? Well, no, not so fast. Those terms can also be associated with the beauty industry. So introduce yourself to everybody.
Hello, I am Cherie, master hairstylist, Miss Hollywood Tubbs, the entrepreneur.
So tell us a little bit about your makeup line.
Well, I'm here with 57th Avenue Cosmetics, which I love, love, love to death. It is gluten-free, all natural, and vegan.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did you decide to create this?
Well, from a former business that I was in, I noticed a lot of people complaining about problematic skin, so I wanted to kind of come up with something that will help skin.
Well, I have to say, it looks amazing. Your makeup looks amazing.
Thank
so tell us a little
you.
bit about what you have.
Okay, I actually brought in one of my foundations, which is very good. Great coverage. This is some of the skincare line. I have some of my lipsticks that last all day. All day.
Need that.
Oh, yeah.
And they don't smudge on your teeth.
No, through eating and all. And actually, if you make a mistake and leave it on overnight, it's still better next day.
Well, I need that for labor. Maybe I'll wear that when I give birth so it doesn't smudge.
So,
and I love the eyeshadows.
yeah, so they are very highly pigmented. I did bring one palette in. We have a few palettes and also highlighters as well.
Ooh.
So mascaras that actually have an agent in it that help those lashes grow.
Really? I think everybody's looking for something like that.
Oh yeah, definitely. So, and we also do carry skincare, body care, and foot care products as well.
My goodness. So how long did it take you to develop this?
Oh, actually, I've been working on it for a full year.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Well, where can we go to support you?
We're at 57th Avenue Cosmetics.com.
Well, thank you so much for sharing. And
Thank
I'm so
you.
proud of you and that you're fulfilling your dreams. So
Thank
we'll
you
have to
so
check
much.
it out. Have a blessed day. Thank you
Thanks
so
a bunch.
much.
Okay.
And here's the thing, from empowering our beauty to empowering our kids. It's never too early to start talking to kids about racially motivated bullying so they can recognize, report, and refuse it. Joining us live to discuss how kids can make responsible decisions and thrive is VP of Education, Research, and Impact at Committee, I should say, for Children and mom of two, Dr. Tia Kim. Thanks so much for waking up with us.
Thank you so much for having me and allowing me to talk about such an important topic.
It really is. So, Dr. Kim, what is racially motivated bullying?
So bullying is repeated intentional negative behavior that's associated with either a real or perceived imbalance of power. And oftentimes, kids can be bullied based on some aspect of their physical appearance or identity, such as gender, race or ethnicity, or sexual orientation. And when race is the motivating factor, we refer to that as racially motivated or race-based bullying.
And why did the Committee for Children start the Captain Compassion campaign?
So we know about 1 in 5 kids report being bullied within a school year. And although that statistic may seem a little daunting, the good news is that we know that there are really effective prevention methods we could put in place. So, for instance, research shows us that when kids who are witnessing bullying intervene and be a good upstander, we can reduce bullying by more than 50%. So, in support of National Bullying Prevention Month, we at Committee for Children are launching our 5th annual Captain Compassion campaign, which includes a really fun and engaging superhero webcomic to teach kids how to recognize racially motivated bullying and, most importantly, be able to unleash their upstander power.
The thing, this is not an easy thing to discuss. So how can parents navigate personal discomfort when talking to kids about racially motivated bullying?
I know it can be a difficult topic to start to talk about. You know, I'm a mother of 2 kids myself, and I find it even difficult to bring up topics like bullying, in particular racially motivated bullying, but it's an important conversation to start to have. I would urge families to check out the comic at captaincompassion.org and really utilize it as a tool to get this conversation started. I know when I used to review these comics with my kids, I used it as a conversation starter. I might say, you know, how would you act in this scenario? What would you do to intervene if this was something you experienced? So I think it's just an easy way and a fun way to get this conversation started for families.
Well, Doctor, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us about this important topic. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
And stay tuned. We have plenty of Houston Happens headed your way. We're talking health after the break.
We love you because you keep it real.
Judge Mavis, next on CW 39 Houston.
Wherever you come from, wherever you're going, Lone Star College has you covered.
Because this is college done your way.
Affordable, convenient, world-class, and tailored to your needs.
Opportunity is out there.
And now it's your time to make moves.
20 locations, one entirely new online campus, countless options. Enroll now at lonestar.edu/start.
What makes best reviews the best reviews? They have an unbiased team that researches products in real-world situations to give reliable recommendations on pretty much everything.
Call that a plasma sword?
So you can be confident that whatever you're buying is right for you, no matter what life throws at it. Like your daughter Clementine, for example. For the best reviews, go to bestreviews.com. Seriously, before you buy anything, ever.
We were just going around the freeway. It was raining super hard, and they hit us from the back and from the side. The scariest part was the bills piling up. Where was the money gonna come from? Who was gonna fix my dad's truck? Because of Jim Elder, we got the money that we needed and the help that we needed. I recommend Jim Elder because he took my stress away.
Bills piling up, no money, you need a vehicle, you need me. I'm Jim Adams, the Texas Hammer. Call me, I got you.
Are you all right, Counsel?
Your Honor,
You will be prompt, respectful, and you will be sober.
what do you want me to say?
How about thank you, Dad? Daniel and Lucy Spencer, your brother and sister.
Harry was prolific. 3 kids from 3 different mothers?
Objection. Family Law, new CW series premieres Sunday at 8/7 Central on the CW.
Tell me about the new coroner.
Oh, well, he's no Jenny.
Okay, then. Dr. Cooper, I've heard so much about you. Let's see what you can do.
Looks like I have a boss for the next 2 months. Either get on board or get out of my autopsy.
Praying over bodies, talking to a survivor. You're a coroner, not a social worker.
Coroner. New episodes premiere Sunday at 9/8 Central on the CW.
Well, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. A recent survey from Myriad Genetics revealed that when it comes to inherited risk for breast and ovarian cancer, health history on your dad's side of the family is often overlooked. Well, understanding your family history and health risks from your father's side of the family can actually help you to take a proactive approach to your own health. So joining us now to talk more about this is breast cancer previvor Jen Colton and board-certified physician assistant Skylar Jez. Thank you, ladies, so much for waking up with us.
Thank you for having us.
So Jen, starting with you, can you discuss your personal health journey and how your father's health history has impacted your life?
So my sister was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2013. She had genetic testing done and found out that she has the BRCA gene mutation. Her wish was for all of us siblings to get tested, and I found out that I also have the mutation. We did find out that the gene was inherited from my father, who passed in 1998 from prostate cancer.
Oh my goodness, I'm so thankful that you're here with us. And Skylar, what should people be thinking about when considering their own inherited risk?
Inherited risk is all about family. So people need to think about their moms, their dads, grandmas, grandpas, aunts, uncles, cousins, and even kids. You need to have and talk about this. I want you to pay special attention to what we consider to be red flags. Those are cancers diagnosed at an early age. We usually consider that 50 years old or younger. Also pay attention to rare cancers like ovarian and cancers that run in families like breast cancer often does.
And Jen, as a breast cancer previvor, what message would you like to share with all of the other women out there?
Definitely have the conversations, like Skylar said, with family members to know what your risks are and be in the driver's seat of your own health.
Well, ladies, thank you so much. Where can we go for more information?
One tool that I use on a regular basis in my practice is myriad.com/knowyourrisk. It provides awesome information regarding cancers that can run in families, genetic mutations associated with those cancers, if you're appropriate for screening, and what you can do with that knowledge moving forward.
Well, I appreciate you both for discussing this very important topic with us. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you, you too.
And speaking of health, oral health is key, and we all want an A-list smile, right? Well, one Beverly Hills dentist is helping us achieve that. Find out more. We all want the perfect smile. Well, award-winning Beverly Hills cosmetic dentist and best-selling author Dr. Koorosh Madahi joins us with the best oral care practices. Thanks so much for waking up with us, Doctor.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
I have to say, you have the perfect smile, and it's so nice and white. But what is the biggest misconception, would you say, associated with many teeth whitening products?
Yeah, the biggest misconception with whitening products is that peroxide is the only way to whiten teeth. The main issue is peroxide is an oxidizing agent. In a world that we are trying to take antioxidants to get rid of free radicals, why would we want to put oxidizing agents in our body? Secondly, peroxide causes tooth sensitivity, and thirdly, gum irritation. So there is another way of whitening teeth. I have created a product line called Lumino that instead of peroxide, we use essential oils such as coconut oil, sage oil, and lemon peel oil to whiten as well as peroxide products without all of the harm associated with peroxide.
Oh, that is really fascinating. And I love all of those different products. They even sound like they taste good too. So why would you also say the conventional approach of killing bacteria, why is it not the most effective means of oral care?
Yes, we are dependent on bacteria to live. So a lot of the vital functions in our body is performed by bacteria. Our digestion, vitamin production, such as vitamin K. The reason why we don't bleed to death is because vitamin K is being produced by the bacteria in our body. And also the neurotransmitter production of dopamine and serotonin in the brain is dependent on the gut microbiome. So we cannot live without bacteria. The good bacteria is main purpose is to protect us against disease and infection, which is the microbiome. Microbiome is a series of microorganisms, mainly made out of bacteria, that protects us against disease and infection. And where is the microbiome? It's on our skin, in our eye, nose, ears, mouth, gut. And that is what we have to protect in order to have a healthy mouth and healthy body.
And lastly, before we go, how do your products help ensure that we have this healthy oral care?
Yeah, so our products, instead of killing bacteria, they neutralize the toxins of bad bacteria. The reason why we get cavities and we get gum disease and we get bad breath is because these bad bacteria produce toxins. So instead of killing the bad bacteria, because the bad bacteria themselves have toxins within their cell wall. So when you even kill the bad bacteria, there's toxins that are being released in your body. So instead of killing the bad bacteria, we neutralize the toxin, and that's what separates Lumina products than any other product that's on the market.
Well, doctor, where can we go for more and to order some of your products?
Yes, so I'm excited to tell you we have just launched in Walmart, and we're also in Walgreens, Whole Foods, Rite Aid, Sprouts, Amazon, and you can go on luminohealth.com to find a retail store near you. And keep in mind that the whitening strips, you apply it for 30 minutes. You can use it as often as you want. For best results, you use it for 14 days. Our whitening pen, which is the most revolutionary product, is a stain repellent and whitening. So if you drink tea, coffee, and red wine, you can apply it on your teeth. You get protection for 2 to 4 hours against any staining, and if you leave it on for 30 minutes, you get whiter teeth.
Well, we definitely cannot beat that. Thank you, doctor, so much for your time. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
And he had the best smile for sure. Well, in other health news, approximately 94 million Americans over 20 years old have high cholesterol. We'll find out more about the importance of lowering your cholesterol to help decrease your risk for heart disease. High cholesterol is a serious health concern that affects over 94 million adults in the United States, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. In fact, major complications like heart disease, stroke, and death can happen if left untreated. Well, joining us to discuss the importance of lowering your cholesterol to help decrease your risk for heart disease are Catherine Wellman, founder and CEO of the Family Heart Foundation, and then we have Dr. Abha Khandelwal. Ladies, thanks so much for joining us.
Nice to be here.
Thank you for having us.
So, doctor, starting with you, what is the current state of cholesterol health in America?
Well, it's not great, Maggie. Over a third of the U.S. adult population suffers from high cholesterol. And in fact, anywhere from 1 in 250 to 1 in 5 have a genetic form that cannot be treated with diet and exercise alone. We know that heart disease is the #1 killer of individuals in this country, and it disproportionately affects certain minorities. We also know lowering cholesterol can reduce that risk. We have several medications that work, but only a little over half of individuals who could benefit are actually on them. So our cholesterol health needs to be improved.
And speaking of which, doctor, can you tell us about the safety and effectiveness of cholesterol lowering medications?
We have several. Statins are the cornerstone of treatment. They lower our cholesterol as well as future cardiovascular events. We know that the risk of side effects is low. We also have a newer class called PCSK9 inhibitors. They can reduce your LDL cholesterol to 30 to 40 milligrams per deciliter. And again, newer data shows that the longer individuals are on these medications, they have a lower risk of heart attack, stroke, and cardiovascular death. So we have several options. You need to talk to your healthcare provider on what's right for you, but oftentimes individuals will need more than one to be at their goal.
Okay, and Catherine, I'm so glad you're joining us. Can you tell us what led to you having a heart attack before the age of 40?
You know, the bottom line is high cholesterol. When I was 15 years old, my primary care physician discovered that my LDL cholesterol was over 300. But I wasn't given a diagnosis, and I didn't understand how at risk I was. By the time I was 39, I was experiencing some shortness of breath, even climbing up a flight of stairs. And one day I was out gardening, and I developed crushing chest pain and pain radiating down my arm. I called 911, and in fact, I had 100% blockage of the main artery that feeds blood to your heart. And so I now know that I have one of these genetic conditions, familial hypercholesterolemia, or FH for short. Affects about 1 in 250 Americans, and most people aren't diagnosed. But what's important is that everyone should know their LDL and get it lower.
So Catherine, where can we go for more information and resources?
You can go to morefamiliesmorehearts.org.
Well, ladies, I really appreciate you joining me. I wish I had more time, but thank you for raising our attention about this very important matter. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If you're ready for a change this fall, tune into the CW39 on Sundays at 9:30 a.m. for At Home in Houston to view some of the fabulous properties for sale in our region. At Home in Houston, Sundays at 9:30 a.m. right here on the CW39.
Ready, set, go! Shop the amazing bed sale at Rooms To Go Kids and Teens for sweet savings on kids' beds starting at $2.99. The coolest looks and styles, a great selection, all in one place. Get super sale prices on theme beds, beds with storage, shop bunk and loft beds, save big on bookcase beds, and upholstered beds. Fun, functional, colorful kids' beds on sale and ready to go at the amazing bed sale now at Rooms To Go Kids. Rooms To Go.
Get the credit you deserve today. The SCTE way will make your credit the best it can be when you call SCTE. If your credit starts with a 3, 4, 5, or 6, call SCTE to get your credit fixed. Make smart credit decisions every day. The SCTE way.
Who can you call when you need immediate help, any time of day or night? Always giving you and your family peace of mind.
AAA's legendary roadside assistance is a network with over 50,000 vehicles that respond to more than 32 million assistance calls every year.
If something happens and we're broken down, my family's not going to be stranded.
There are so many benefits to membership, and AAA is there if you're locked out of your car, need a tow, run out of gas, have a flat tire, or a dead battery.
You know, if you have one flat tire or one battery service, that membership fee pays for itself.
Wherever you go, wherever you are, you can trust AAA to be there when you need them.
Join AAA today for less than $5 a month. With this special offer, there's no admission fee, and as a special bonus, you'll receive 2 free one-year memberships for eligible family members. Don't wait another second. Call to join AAA right now.
Marta is my sister, and she was murdered. I don't understand how someone charged with murder can be let out to murder again. Judges are letting violent criminals out of jail, and we are paying the price. I question myself, what can I do? We can use my sister as an inspiration, because I don't want something like this happen to other families. I ask you to honor my sister by electing new Harris County judges.
All right, some people are commitment phobes, especially when it comes to an electricity provider, but you might want to sign up for that long-term plan. Never fear, here to guide us through all of this is Tatiana with Power Wizard. Always so great to have you.
Thanks, Maggie. Hello.
Hello. It's so wonderful because you make things make sense, which I really appreciate. You and I were talking, I told you my dad, he was in the process of looking, and he was like, gosh, these long-term plans, but you say no, go for it.
Yeah, go for it. We are also used to about 12 months, 24 months contracts, and they're still available, but those rates are the highest there is right now. So we're used to 9 cents, 10 cents rates right now. The 12 months are 18 to 21 cents in some cases. So yeah, you do want to go for the 36 months, 48 months contract terms.
Well, here's the thing though, I think this is where people are getting like, I'm worried about that because let's say I don't really like what's going on and I want to cancel. So what are we going to, be penalized for that?
Yeah, so Power Wizard helps you through all the legwork. We do all of this for you, but we advise our customers, or we do this for our customers. We sign them out on 36-month plans. It's a 40 cents rate. It's much better than 18, 19. So on every month you save about $130 by being on this long-term contract.
Jeez.
Yes, of course it depends on how much you use. But if you use 2,000, 3,000 a month right now with these hot summer temperatures, you do save about $50 to $130 every month. So the 36 months plan have a cancellation penalty of $99, sometimes $150. So why would you not go for 36 months and then cancel after, you know, we do estimate in 12 to 18 months the rates will come down again.
Oh, I hope so.
Of course, can't guarantee it, but this is what, you know, we estimate and we forecast. So once they come down again, you just simply move from your 36 months, you cancel it and go back to your 12 or 24 month plan again.
So you're still saving money?
Yeah, you save every month $130 and, you know, once the time comes, you say goodbye to that plan, you pay the penalty and sign up for a new one.
And they help us say goodbye, you all.
Yes.
I don't know about you, but I was terrible at breaking up with people. So I wish you were there when I was breaking up with ex-boyfriends. I'm just kidding. But you'll break up with electricity providers for us.
So yeah, if you don't want to deal with all that hassle, that's what PowerWizard does. We choose the right plan for you. We do all the legwork. We do all the searching. You don't have to search for hours and trying to find the right plan. We do all of this for you. And our strategy right now is to put our customers on 36-month plans. Once rate comes down, we just let you know. You can decide, yes, I want to pay the penalty, and we move you to a better rate.
Well, I would like to commit to PowerWizard. I don't know about you. Also, where can people go for more information?
Go to powerwizard.com. Lots of information on our website about us, what we do. There's also a phone number you can call our customer service agents. They're very friendly, they're very knowledgeable. All questions you have, just call us. You don't have to sign up for our services, $89 a year to manage all your electricity needs. But just call them, ask questions, educate yourself what's going on. It's very important.
Well, as always, Tatiana, it was a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Well, that is nearly a wrap on today's show, but before we go, here is a look at today's sponsored content. And we will see you back here tomorrow morning, same place, same time, for more Houston Happens. We have an amazing restaurant joining us live in studio. In the meantime, have a wonderful Wednesday. Go outside and enjoy this fresh fall air. Bye for now, everyone. Have a great day.